Welcome back to another Growing in Grace. And today we're in the Second Corinthians and we're in the ninth chapter. The ninth chapter is a lot like the eighth chapter, but a little bit different. But before we jump into it to see what this chapter is about, let's just quickly talk about what this chapter isn't about. Because this is a chapter that has been extremely abused, the way that it has been taught in the church in the recent decades. And many of you probably recognize it by the title of the prosperity gospel. And people teach this chapter so that when we get done with it, we believe that God is like an ATM machine, or he's like a slot machine that we can turn around and actually put money in, and that he will multiply that and bless us back with a monetary blessing. That is never what this chapter is about. God's kingdom is never for sale. So what we actually see here, Paul wants us to see that in this process of sowing and reaping, it's about being generous. And we sow so many different ways. We can sow with our time, our talent, our treasure. Maybe God has gifted you with hospitality. Well, when you sow generously into God's kingdom through the gift of hospitality, you open your home up. You have people over for dinner. Maybe you have the gift of helps and you have time. And so you sow generously into God's kingdom by giving of your time, benefiting other people. That's the correct way to look at what this chapter is about. God wants to see the posture of your heart. He's not interested in your money. God is more than capable of taking care of his church. But he leads us as an example. He lavishes his gifts on us so generously that when we look at him, that becomes our plumb line. And so I just want to encourage you today, however it is that you are sowing into God's kingdom, do it generously. Do it from your heart. It's always a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you next time. And remember to always hunger and thirst for his righteousness. See you next time.